What's up everyone? It is your Dragonic Tanker, Omen Enraged, bringing you a ridiculous replay that I played on my account featuring the Object 277 on Ruinberg. And you're going to see what I mean by displaying dominance to the best of my ability I can possibly show you. Now, I did start a little bit slow in this round, don't mind me how slow I start, but just keep an eye on me, on the 277. You're going to see how well the 277 can play on this map. And as well, I love the Object 277. I have absolutely no quarrels with this heavy at all. This heavy does exactly what I want it to do. It's got speed, it's got a powerful gun. Grab the position quick, prepare. As you can see here, obviously not the best of starts. As you can tell right now, it was a little bit of a rusty start to this round. But you're going to see what I mean by how mighty the Object 277 can really be in my hands. And of course, you don't have to worry. It's not a 15-5 game. It is a comfortable game with an awkward hold at the end. So one of the many great things, starting with this heavy, after I 3-marked the T10 and had some high damage games in that, I feel I'm very confident in this tier 10 heavy that you're seeing now. I'm able to peek out, put high damaging shots in with a 130mm with a good reload and aim time. Absolutely no problemo. Already, less than 2 minutes, we're already on 2k damage. Now I like to get the early damage off and get just over shy of 2k or possibly more. Obviously the more the merrier. Now of course I have to move from this zone, as you can see here, because the map, this area of the map is going to be hit with the random events. So that red smoke appeared and you're going to see it. Voila! Like magic. The middle buildings become tumbling down. So now we can try and use this area of the map, giving us a little bit more of an opening to what we need to do. Now there's one thing about this area you need to be careful with. Don't stick out too much here when you have enemies on the right where the 30B is and where that Minotaur is. You gotta just be mindful of that. But if they're not looking, you can cross straight away, then you're fine. However, that's not really the case, as there is a 705A and an Object 277 on the left side, so we can't do this push. So what we have to do is like what we normally do in Ruinberg when the enemy team are pushing. We have to hold this corridor. Whilst my team, the two Super Conquerors, are dealing with that one line. Now I did get spotted that I nearly got shot, but it's not to worry. He weren't really shooting at me. We try and see if we can use our movements and our angling to see if we can hop round and put a shot into someone without taking a stupid hit. Now this enemy Object 277 was quite a pain in my ass this round. He would just not get penned by me at a certain point, and he put 2 shots at me earlier, but we're cooking on gas now. Whilst the new heavy, the BZ-72-1, is holding off that 705 here. Hopefully, at some point in the future, if I get hold of the BZ-72-1, I will go over it and I'll showcase it if I'm able to get it in my garage. Now the 705A that you see here is completely screwed now and is dead. Now we turn back and we try and help the Super Conqueror. Unfortunately for this Super Conqueror, he's going to get the worst receiving end of this. He's going to die and get sent back to his garage, and unfortunately I can't help him because the 30B and the BZ-75 are full HP. I've only got 1,000 hit points. It's time to back away. So a dominating display from the enemy team early on in this match. And now we try and play the waiting game. See if the enemy team are gullible enough to push through the town into my hands. And we've already got 3.5k damage. It's 5-5 right now. Enemy team 2,000 hit points ahead or so. Or was. And this is where the game really starts to pick up for me. Very, very well. One of the best things you can do with the Object 277, if you are in a dangerous situation, you can use that speed to back away. Even without the turbo, it's fast enough. So that's one advantage you have in this heavy over other heavies. And of course, you can tell by how much damage I've been taking this round that it's not very well armoured. And you don't rely on ammo with this. You use speed, you use your gun. Doesn't mean to say you can't put your opponents in fear of this thing whatsoever. Because the thing is in every tank you always get good and bad players. And that never changes. BZ-75 tried snapshotting me there. Unfortunately it didn't work out for him. And I managed to put a shot right in his side. So I'm thinking here. Now should I go for this BZ-75 or should I wait? So I go for him first. See if he's going to peek here. And as well, I can't stay here because we got a problem on the other side of the map. The CS-63 is over there, which means I can't really peek on this BZ-75 because that CS-63 will get an easy farm on me and then I'm sent back to the garage. So no point wasting time dying just yet. Now we've got this V4 to focus on. Well, I'll tell you this right now. After I killed this V4, went back to my garage, this guy was extremely not happy. And apparently he thinks I was cheating. Apparently just for having an amazing game. And it is as they say. Like, if you're a bad player, people will say something. And if you're a good player in this game, people will always assume that you are cheating. And it's so damn true. But this V4, he doesn't like how it ends. Back to your garage you go. Now it's picking up even further. Leopard 1's trying to pick me off. Unfortunately for him, he never got the chance. He's on one shot, and now it's game over for him. Shitbarn just finished him off. I switched to high explosive. Boom! Right in the face with heat trees. 634. Thank you very much. What a trade that is. Supposedly, that's how we do business in water tanks. And you know what they say? Business is brilliant. And now we can see it's 10-10. What a game this has turned into so far. 7,200 damage. I've held my ground, and we've cleared majority of the town out. And we don't really expect anyone else to be in the town, but we get a surprise. I'm sure of it. And the surprise is going to come from this WZ-5A first. And now we've got to deal with this 5A. So I'm just waiting here to lose detection. And then I can move. One of the things that this 5A does is trying to assume where I'm going. And I'll tell you this right now. I thought he was going to call this wrong. But he actually called it right. But unfortunately for the 5A, he didn't aim his gun properly. I hit his track. But we're going to try and see if I can hit him again. If so, we're a bit stuck in a joust with this guy right now. And I am worried because this guy might have someone with him. I don't pen him in that cupola, sadly. And I see the back chat now. And he's behind me. He's going for Artie. I thought he was going for me. But just in case, I decided to close down the 5A and turn around the corner before that backtrack could do anything. And then the backtrack knows I'm here. I hit one hell of a shot on that backtrack just then. And he's now moving, he's now scuttling away as fast as he can. And he's managed to get away. However, the CS63 isn't so lucky. And I can tell you this right now. The RNG treated me so kindly this match. Just picture it like this. You're playing slot machines. You get in a line of 3. And they're all the same thing. Voila! And that was just a simple case of finishing the Minotaur off and this clicker. I did notice that I did have two teammates on full health, and 1 or 2 guys on my team were not happy with the fact that they were sat there and they were on full hit points. But again, we always get players like this, so the best thing to do, keep doing what you're doing, just ignore them. Let them do what they need to do. And sometimes you have to play around them. It's usually the best thing to kind of do. Want to make the most of the situation at the end of this fight. The Minotaur has snuck into that corner, but I don't want to take any chances. So I go and find the Arty. The Minotaur isn't going anywhere, so finding the Arty would be the best option. And out of nowhere, he's spotted. But for him, he's dead. And that's right there is 5 kills. And that is over 9,000! Let's go. What a game, what a hold, nicely done. The only words that I have to say about this game. And this right here, chat, ladies and gentlemen, is what I can do to the best of my abilities. When I unlock all my potential and at full ability, this is what I can do. And it's not happening every time, but when it does happen, watch out. I strike very fast, like out of nowhere. And by far, this is the best game I've had in a tier 10, or the best game I've had consistency-wise. And right there is the end of the replay, and what a game that was. I have to say, absolutely satisfied with this game. I was so happy. Looking at the post-game stats, I was very, very, very excited. And as you should be. Anyone with a game like that should be happy, should be excited. You're getting high damage, you're being consistent, you're using your brain, not a problem. And like I say, ladies and gentlemen, always play for your damage. If you want to stay consistent as much as you can, play for your damage. And with that said, let us take a look at the post-game stats. So here we are, chat, post-game stats. And not a surprise, as that was an ace tanker. Absolutely deserved. Fire for effect, fighter, spotter, bruiser. And then of course, high caliber and Confederate. And if you want to know what the XP is like, it is 1,540 base experience. And that is as good as I've got as to get to the Object 277. And that right there is the best tier 10 game I've had. One of the best. And there'll be many more to come, I sure hope. And of course, as always, chat, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching this vid. I hope it was enjoyable. I hope you had an alright time listening to my commentary. I know I'm a little bit iffy with the commentary, but I will get better over time. So you will have to give me a little bit of time before that improves. So next time on YouTube, it's not really going to be a gameplay video, but more on the lines of it's going to be what to expect in the Christmas loot boxes. Of course, the 4 tanks that are featured, the 3D skins, etc. And obviously upgrading the Christmas atmosphere. You'll get the idea. And if you all know exactly what I'm talking about loot boxes, then you'll understand. But I just want to put this on YouTube just to show you my look. And more on that, maybe talking about the tanks that are there. But what I'll do with the tanks, the new tanks that will be in the drop table, I'll try and get them. And then I think I will do tank reviews on them. I'm going to review each one of them, but I'm going to try and make the tank reviews as brief and quick and as best as I possibly can, simplified. I like keeping tank reviews and whatnot short and simple. I don't like to go overboard. It's not really my thing. But I will talk about what to expect from the tank, certain stat values perhaps on the gun, maybe crew members, and then of course a rock solid game to follow. So that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you all enjoyed. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and please sure to remember to hit that bell notification. It is greatly appreciated if you can do any of those things for me. I'll be forever grateful. As of now, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you all on the next video. Take care, peace out, and enjoy the rest of your day. See ya!